Ahmed from Saudi Arabia. We experimented with a lot of equipment, and all of these equipments are bought from outside Saudi Arabia and the Middle East. Unfortunately, these tools are not available here. So we will talk about two main items. We used to use these tools like value engineering and HAZOP, gas and oil facilities, and for safety reasons and for cost effectiveness. Today we will apply similar to these things or from what we used to do on dates balmetry trunk climbing. So first, let's talk about value engineering. Now, all of these equipments, all certified by UIAA and CE and CZ133. However, by the way, all of these standards does not talk about specifically about dates balmetry. They talk about trees in general, they talk about mountain climbing. However, the majority of these safety rules apply to dates balmetry, and in the future we are in the process of developing more specific standards for dates balmetry. So first, let's talk about value engineering. So we have to find the most effective equipment and the lowest cost, provided it meets all the standards mentioned. So now let's talk about value engineering. Let's suppose I started using this climbing handle, and I used also Roadman one and belay devices and a lot of equipment, and there is more that I have bought. And we found that these equipment are not a must for tree climbers, dates tree climbers. So now, from value engineering point of view, we are trying to minimize the equipment required for tree trunk climb. So we need minimum equipment. We need flip line, harness, and some carabiners, and nylon sling. In this video, I will not show you how to use the nylon sling because we need it at the top. Minimum equipment, we need flip line, harness, and some carabiners, and nylon sling. In this video, I will not show you how to use the nylon sling because we need it at the top of the tree. The other videos, even though they are in Arabic, they show these. So now for value engineering, we are looking at, this one is about $90. This one is about, the harness is about $36. And the carabiners is about $10 each. And also the nylon sling is about $10 each. So they are affordable, hopefully. However, they are not available in the Middle East. So it's very hard for them to buy and search and these equipment. And actually, even if you have these equipment, you cannot give it to them, even free, because they don't have the training for how to use this equipment. They don't know how to maintain it. They don't know how to keep it. So we are puzzled and annoyed actually about our situation. And we have more than 80 million balmetries, dates balmetries in the Arab world, and more in the Middle East and North Africa. Like for Saudi Arabia, there are about 30 million balmetries. In Algeria, there are 22 million balmetries. So let's make safety assessment. So what could go wrong when I am climbing the trunk, and let's suppose this tree is 10 to 20 to 27 meters high. What could go wrong? I mean, this flip line has a stainless steel wire inside. So the chance of cutting it by knives or taking care of the trees is not possible. that, let me cinch this brassic to the trunk so I'll be more safe. So now let's suppose that I, by mistake, disconnected this connection. So what will happen? Now, you see, I'm safe. I will not fall, hopefully. You see, I'm okay. Why we are okay? To provide the safety solution to the first hazard study, to the first point, is we provided a brassic loop, a brassic cord, and we connected it between the 2 points of the flip line. Of course, I have looked and studied hundreds and hundreds of EQs. Of course, most of them is in English. I wish I know French and Germany and Russia. That way I will learn more. So now, again, is this the right connection? Is there a better way of making this safety cord? I wish someone or the companies who manufacture these things, and also the CE and UIAA and the ANSI, I wish they comment and help us for the sake of these farmers. So now we studied the first, having the first problem, which is the left connection of the flip line failed. So that's the way we are safe. Now let's look at the second point. Now let's look at a failure of the right connection. Let's suppose this one failed. So let's try it. So this one failed. See? So if this is about 3 meters long. If this fails, it will take me all the way to here. And I know I will slip like 2 meters and I will be hurt, but at least I'm still hanging. However, to overcome this problem, we connected this knot. I mean, I don't know how to make a stopper knot properly, but I came up with this one. And I will study it more and find the right stopper knot for a flip line. And again, I would like all comments, more comments, and contribution to this effort. Now let's look at another one. Let's look at that I slipped. Now, the protection from slipping is this brush and this flip line. This flip line has high friction, so it will attach to the trunk. However, to minimize the distance and the impact of the slipping, we added this loop, brush. Now, for beginners, we recommend that they squeeze it closer to the trunk. So, in case of a failure, this will happen. So you will be hanging from the tree. You may hurt your face, scratch your stomach, but at least you are okay. You are okay. This is how it is now. In addition, let's suppose you are fainted. Now let's look at the climber. If he fainted or injured, he will not fall down. But as you see now, let's suppose this connection failed. So while I am, one reason or another, I am doing something, and let's suppose instead of disconnecting like this, I disconnected like this. So let's see what happens. So this will turn around, turn around, turn around. At least I will be still hanging. I will be hanging. I will not fall 10 meters or even 2 meters down. We made this video in English, and we are targeting, looking to benefit from other nations' experience. They are pioneering this area. UIAA has been established before the Second World War. Have climbed Everest Mountain Peak and also K2. I like watching these videos. I did not climb K2, but at least I climbed a tree. And that's a substitute. I know it's not, there is a big difference, but at least I'm trying. And I appreciate very much your contributions and efforts. And this is not profitable. I don't have a shop. I have only these palm trees. And I cannot, take care of all of them. I take care about a few. And for curiosity, I like to go at the top of the tree to see the fruit and to see the condition of the tree.